Hi, welcome to the video. My name's Phil and this is my channel Revive My Ride. In this video I'm going to show you how to change the front anti-roll bar bushes in this Mercedes CLK. If you're watching this video, it's because you feel you need to replace the anti-roll bar bushes on your Merc, and chances are you're struggling to find the part number. So I can confirm that Mercedes doesn't sell the bushes separately, which just seems crazy to me. The good news is you can buy aftermarket ones, for example from Powerflex. So in this video I'm going to show you how to cut off the old bushes which are pre-molded onto the anti-roll bar and replace with Powerflex ones. Okay, so now let's talk through the Powerflex bushes. So we'll have a look and see what comes in the kit. Okay, so there's your two bushes. You'll note that they also give you some silicone assembly grease. Silicone won't damage these bushes. And what I've heard, but I don't have experience of this, is that this type of bush can squeak a little bit once installed. So as you're putting it together, you put plenty of the assembly grease on the inside where it's contacting the bar, and then also just on the outside edges where the bracket holds it in place. Before we get started on the bushes, you'll need to get your car jacked up and onto axle stands. Once you've done that, remove the engine under tray. There are just 6 bolts that hold it in place, so remove those and then it slides back from the front. If you're unsure what bush size you need, then all you need to do is measure the anti-roll bar. I used a pair of Vernier calipers for this because you get a much more accurate reading, and they came out as 22mm for my car. There are 2 brackets that hold the anti-roll bar up in place, one near the front left wheel and one near the front right. All you have to do is undo these Torx bolts, and then once you've removed both brackets, you'll be able to just move the anti-roll bar down by hand. Okay, so that's one bolt out. Okay, so that's the second one out, and as you saw, the bar just kind of gently moved downwards then. And so this bracket actually just pulls off of the bush now, like that. This bush is moulded on originally, so all I'm going to do is cut it off of the bar. Maybe cut away from your hands. So with a bit of messing around, you can cut that bush off and then remove it from the bar. Okay, so there's your 2 bushes. It's always worth comparing side by side if you have access to the old part. General dimensions and things like that. And it looks right. Okay, so this bracket that holds the anti-roll bar bush in place only goes back on in one position, and it's actually like that. And you can see the shape where it came down, so by having a look at the bottom of the bracket you can see which direction it goes on. It's not symmetrical, so it has to go on the right way. Similarly, because the bush sits inside the bracket, it's not symmetrical either. It's very distinct shape. This cut out shape that's on the base is much nearer to one end than the other. And then you'll notice that although the old bushes had to be cut off because they were moulded onto the bar when it was manufactured, these new ones have a split down one side, so obviously that's to enable you to get it onto the bar. So you remember the assembly grease that we talked about earlier, so we're ready to use that now. I'm just going to apply some inside the bush. Okay, and just pop the bush onto the bar, like so. It's probably worth just putting a little bit of this assembly paste into the bracket, because these bushes have been known to squeak once they're in place, and this should help with that. There we go. So that's ready to go. So I've just used a bit of copper grease on these bolts because they were really tight coming off, and I don't want them to bind and shear. And you literally, once you've got your bush and bracket in place, you literally just push it back up into position, which is easy to do by hand, and then just get that first bolt started. Just a few turns, because if you tighten it right up, then it will be hard to get the second one started. Okay, so I've gone ahead and tightened up the other one at the other side. It was good that I left this bracket a little bit loose because it was starting to get a little bit tight for getting the new bush on. Just going to finish tightening this one up really. Okay, thank you for watching. Hopefully you found the video useful. If you have any comments or questions at all, then please go ahead and post them up and I'll try to help where I can. If you want to be kept notified of any further videos that I do, then please subscribe. If it's not useful for you, you can just ignore it. But if you haven't subscribed, then of course you might miss out. Finally, it really helps my channel grow if I get likes from my videos. So if you did find it useful, please take the time to give me a like and a thumbs up. I really appreciate it.